For decades, waterways across the globe have seen an increase in the prevalence of harmful algal blooms, or HABs. These HABs consume high amounts of oxygen through photosynthesis and can block sunlight from reaching species living in deeper waters.
While the reasons behind their increase are multifaceted, HABs have shown a strong correlation with increased anthropogenic activity in areas near waterways. Human activity itself aids HAB growth in many ways, two of which are a decrease in soil permeability for precipitation as a result of development, and an increase in farm fertilizer runoff as agricultural demands increase.
I remember in middle school doing like a science project on a creek, like a local creek called Jarrett Creek.
Yeah, and I remember that when we studied the water, the nutrient levels were increasing.
Yeah, and our teacher said that it was because of farm fertilization.
Yeah.
Jarrett Creek is one of thousands of streams supplying the Mississippi River, which eventually runs into the Gulf of Mexico and carries high levels of nutrients with it. These nutrients form the world's largest HAB dead zone each year, roughly 6,500 square miles. The Gulf of Mexico dead zone is one of many seen across the planet, and conservationists are concerned with the decreased marine biodiversity associated with HAB growth. The underlying cause of this relationship is primarily geologic.
As with Jarrett Creek and the Mississippi River, watersheds and their culminating effects in streams and rivers result in high levels of nutrients being concentrated in areas where they might not once have been.
The water cycle, another geologic phenomenon, is actively destabilized by human development. Typically, only some rainwater goes directly into streams, while much of it infiltrates into soils and slowly joins underground aquifers, eventually making its way to larger bodies of water. When man-made impermeable structures, such as concrete roads, prevent precipitation from infiltrating into the ground, rainwater is instead quickly deposited into rivers and streams, carrying all of the waste and nutrients on the surface with it.
Geology must be considered in the fight to restore biodiversity to marine ecosystems. Groundwater storage must be made accessible once again, and the care with which we give our solid earth must increase if we want to prevent overabundant algal blooms in our pristine ocean and freshwater environments. Strategies such as permeable pavements, increased tree restoration efforts, and a focus on preserving natural terrains and morphologies are all proven ways to prevent human activity from continually short-circuiting the water cycle. Small actions that can be taken every day include lawn leaf maintenance and using fertilizer only when necessary to minimize nutrients available to running water.